Netcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is TWiT.
Audio bandwidth for the Daily GizWiz is provided by Winamp. Subscribe to the Daily GizWiz and all your favorite podcasts with the ultimate media player. Download it for free at winamp.com. Video bandwidth for the Daily GizWiz is provided by Cashfly at CACHEFLY.com. It's time for the Daily GizWiz with Mad's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1280 for Friday, February 4th, 2011, the Aiwa Home Theater. The Daily GizWiz is brought to you by MailRoute, a secure hosted service that filters viruses and spam for companies of any size. For 10% off the life of your account, visit mailroute.info to sign up.
And now, get ready for Dick.
As the Friday sun rises on the borough of Manhattan, a bright light is now shining on a gadget once forgotten. Dick has traveled not too far, for a gadget he must get. Tightly in his arms he holds that which he swore to protect. Quietly he whispers, with voice of calm assurance, "My gadget, precious gadget, how you make me want to dance. I'm never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna let you down. I'm never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. I'm gonna tell her, ah!"
They're geeky and they're goofy. Together they are loopy. When gadgets pass away,
Never gonna give
he
you
takes
up.
them out to play.
Never gonna let you
Gadget warehouse.
Ah! That was the most horrible intro ever.
I think so. No wonder he didn't want you to read it.
Now I know. Jared Hefner, who wrote this, Jared said, whatever you do, don't read it ahead of time. So I didn't.
Yeah, he didn't.
And
Okay.
he rickrolled me.
Yeah. He probably also said, and please, whatever you do, don't read my name.
Too late.
It's too late now.
We know you're up to something, Jared. I love it. That was quite clever and did indeed fool me. I had not pre-read it.
Oh,
Dick.
you did good. Well, you are good a cold reader.
That's true. You know why I'm good at cold reading is where you read something without having looked at it ahead of time. And I'm good at it because I'm lazy. And, I never wanted to read my scripts ahead of time. On the screensavers, it'd give you the whole script. You're in makeup, and you get a script this thick, and they said, here's what's in the prompter. I don't. So I perfected the ability to read it as if I knew what I was about to say.
Oh, that's very good. That reminds me of a story Bill Boggs told. Remember Bill Boggs?
Yes, he was a big-time newscaster in New York.
Yeah, exactly. And he did a show at like noon till 1 or something. I don't know if I told you this before, but it's just so funny. It broke me up. And he was saying that one of the rules of television is when the floor manager runs in with a cue card and holds it up, no matter what it says, you just read it.
Oh,
So it's
boy.
like-
Yeah.
Right. So they are doing a envelope pushing story about hookers and pimps and madams
Oh,
and Bill Boggs says we'll be back after this commercial. Oh, they come up at a commercial and he goes, I just want to say to you, again, it's a very adult subject. We'll be talking about sex and pimps and the seamier side of New York. And the stage manager runs it, holds up a sign. He said, and the seamier side of New York. And we want to welcome the Girl Scout Troop 107.
Oh dear! It's like Ron Burgundy. You remember an Anchorman, where they would say he'll read whatever is in the prompter. He just reads it.
Oh, that's it.
Do you remember that? Like this moment in Anchorman. Let's see if I can find this here where he's reading the prompter. Oh, it's not.
I know on To Tell the Truth, there was an actor you would know, but the young people named Monty Woolley.
I loved Monty Woolley.
Right. And he said, my name is Monty Woolley, and I've got a secret. Look at the camera and smile. That's what
he was a great actor. The man who came to dinner, Monty Woolley.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Yeah. The anchor, what he was like, and I'm Ron Burgundy, because there was a question mark there.
Oh, that's
and I'm Ron Burgundy. I think maybe here. Let's see. I think I have the quote.
Great story, compelling and rich. Well, that's going to do it for all of us here at Channel 4 News. You stay classy, San Diego. I'm Ron Burgundy.
Damn it! Who typed a question mark on the teleprompter?
I gotta watch that movie again. I haven't seen that in a while.
Very funny.
I'm Ron Burgundy. What, my friend, is your ancient and
gadget?
old
Well, you know,
gadget?
New York City is having a dreadful winter with snowstorm after snowstorm. We're like 2 feet above the average already, and it's not even halfway through winter. So I'm looking around the apartment. I go, I must have a warehouse gadget. I must have something old here. I don't want to slug through the snow and sleet. So I go and I look on a shelf, and there is my Aiwa. Do you remember that brand?
Aiwa, AIWA, yes.
Exactly. I have my Aiwa home theater system from 1998.
Oh, my.
You know, they were originally a company all its own, and then they sort of fell into hard times. And then Sony started putting money into them.
Okay.
And then at one time, Sony just bought them. And occasionally you could get the same device with the Aiwa logo or the Sony logo. But this is 1998, and I'm looking at the instruction book, and I've never had a device with more initials. For example, my system has the BBE system in it. BBE, I looked them up. It's a company that makes sound equipment out in California, but there's no hint as to what they do.
No idea.
I also have DSP, but we know what that is, digital
signal processing.
Processing. But my graphic equalizer includes rock, pop, jazz, classic, or BGM.
BGM, big gross motor skills. I don't know.
Skills, right? I have that
what
in there.
What is BGM? I never heard of that.
I have no idea. I don't know. Big, great mountain. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
My one video input is for MD. No idea what that is.
No idea. Monodipole.
Monodipole. Video input for LD. Probably Laserdisc. Right? Laserdisc. And it has Dolby Pro Logic, which they kindly spelled out.
Yes.
This was
BGM is background music. Neffy says in the chat room.
Oh, okay.
So you can hardly hear it.
All right, so background music probably makes it very flat and takes out all the, okay. Yeah. Very good. Boy, the chat room is amazing. And this was the bottom of the range. There was the 120 and the 220. So mine only had 70 watts a channel for the front, right and left and center, 35 watts a channel for the rear channel. But it sounded really good. Still works. I paid a little under $300 for it, and a lot of lights, which I loved about it. But the company is now deceased. But what I found interestingly, I was trying to find out information about it. There are, and I'm not quite sure why, there are at least 30 websites now that sell all the old instruction manuals for gadgets. And I don't know what they. First of all, I can't imagine people paying one place.
It can't be expensive.
$20.
What? That doesn't seem worth it somehow.
No, because you could figure it out. And if you're buying this, there was one of these units on sale on eBay for $20. So why would you want to spend $20 for a used AV X120 and then $20 for the instruction book when you can just play with the knobs until you.
So you know what BGM is.
Yeah, exactly. I do now. Yeah, background music. Excellent, excellent. Anyway, so a little tip of the hat to Aiwa. It's funny. I always called them Iowa from Aiwa. and they built
Aiwa.
great stuff,
Aiwa.
and they are no more.
No more Aiwa. They're bye-bye. This portion of the GizWiz brought to you.
It's a daily GizWiz, Leo.
What
I
the
know
hell
it's the
show
last
am I on? I know, it's all a blur at this point. Whatever the show is, this is brought to you by Info Mail Route, those guys. The anti-spam experts since 2004. You know, I've been with them since 2004, 6 years. Spam is a thing of the past for me, and I love that. Mailroute.info. Last year captured 970,000 spam messages and spit them out before they even hit my website, before they ever hit my server. Now, if you're running your own server, you can change your MX record. This is a great solution for you. I want you to take a look at it. You could try it free at mailroute.info, and if you decide to buy, use that URL. That's for TWiT listeners only, and you will save 10% for the life of your account. It's a really, really great service. The best anti-spam there is. Very sophisticated. Read all about it at mailroute.info. I say, read all about it at mailroute.info.
Here come the letters, those lovely letters.
Oh, yeah.
Here come the GizWiz letters now.
Now, here he is, the GizWiz with a letter.
Yes. Elmira Joyce in the chat room says she has the little Aiwa mini stereo system.
Yeah, I had one of those, like a boombox.
They were really beautiful.
I still have it, yeah.
Yeah, great.
Somewhere.
Our letter comes from Steve Vowles. What a great name, Steve Vowles, who writes, Stick and Leo, thanks so much for Daily GizWiz 1256. The Western Digital Live Power Line. I have a Sony Blu-ray player that I use, and I use in my home wireless network to stream Netflix. However, when the kids come home from college with all their wireless devices, it brings the network to a crawl and makes Netflix virtually unusable. The Blu-ray player is in a location where I can't get a network cable to. So I was thrilled to hear about the Western Digital solution. I went to my local Best Buy and bought it, got it home, installed it. Works fantastic, no buffering anymore. Even when I stream Netflix HD movies, which is good because I told you that I only knew as far as old black and white Alfred Hitchcock shows. But it works for streaming Netflix HD movies. Thanks again. I am a listener from the very beginning. Steve Vowles from Sussex, Wisconsin.
Stephen, you are a man after my own heart. Thank you so very much.
And Steve, we use your vowels all the time.
We love those vowels.
Yes, we do.
E, O, U.
Yeah. But you could come up with a sixth one after all these years. Wouldn't you think?
It's going to be a little weird, Dick, because we're going to technically, as we record this, I haven't left for vacation yet. But by the time you hear this, I will be on vacation. And yet, through the miracle of technology, I will be still on this show for a whole nother week.
Oh, okay. Will you be home before you leave?
Practically.
Okay.
Pretty close to.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, isn't that amazing? So,
but we'll be together all next week as you listen. Right?
Right.
For the next 5 shows you'll be on.
Even though I won't be here.
Even though you won't be here.
Which is very confusing.
And then Tom will be on the shows when you're not here for just a little bit.
But then there'll be overlap because I'll be back while Tom's still doing the shows.
Right. Okay, I think that's clear.
As mud. Dick, I'll see you next week, even though I'm in Argentina.
I'll be here.
Bye.
Maybe.
Maybe. Who knows?
For a while. Goodbye for a while. That's all the gadgets for a while. We hope we leave you with a smile. So goodbye. Goodbye for a while. Oh my God, I can't do this anymore. I told you I can't get up.